Meet Dr. Salmon, a well-regarded physician in his small town and a man with a pronounced passion for whiskey. This isn't your usual country doctor. His paunchy frame is a testament to many a whiskey-fueled night, and his once immaculate golf game has suffered greatly as a result. Picture him now swaying precariously on the first hole of the golf course, his grip on reality as unsteady as his grip on his golf clubs. As he lines up his shot, he takes a hearty swig from his flask, the burn in his chest a familiar comfort. With a mighty swing, he sends his club sailing, not into the ball as intended, but into the crowd of spectators. A gasp ripples through the onlookers as the club makes contact with an unsuspecting face. As his club soars over the heads of the spectators, Dr. Salmon mutters, "I seem to have miscalculated." Dr. Salmon, undaunted by his first mishap, proceeds to the next hole. But his troubles are far from over. His paunchy frame wobbles dangerously as he clambers out of his golf cart at the third hole, only to lose his footing and land with a gruff thud on the grass. Grunting and panting, he hoists himself back up, his face flushed and sweaty. "I may be fat, but I'm not dead yet," he exclaims with a hint of defiance in his voice. His misfortunes continue to multiply. At the fifth hole, a vigorous swing results in a loud rip, revealing a significant tear in his trousers. He groans in exasperation. Can this day get any worse? Yet it does. His patience wears thin at the eighth hole, where he berates the slow golfers ahead of him, his words laced with obscenities and anger. By the time Dr. Salmon reaches the 18th hole, he is well and truly tanked, his golf game a shadow of its former self. In a fit of rage, Dr. Salmon storms into the clubhouse, his once respected status now a distant memory. His game tarnished, spirits depleted, he slams his clubs onto the counter. A bottle of whiskey becomes his solace. Each shot he downs ignites a flame within him, the fiery liquid stinging his throat. The bartender watches in horror as the doctor we once knew morphs into a destructive force. Tables overturn, bottles shatter, the clubhouse descends into chaos. Patrons scramble, taking cover from the havoc. Fueled by the liquor coursing through his veins, Dr. Salmon attempts the unthinkable. He tries to set the clubhouse ablaze. The siren's wail signals the arrival of law enforcement. They find a man, eyes glazed, breath reeking of whiskey, a shadow of his former self. As Dr. Salmon is hauled away by the police, the patrons of the clubhouse breathe a sigh of relief. But they know that their once respected doctor will never be the same again. His love for whiskey has consumed him, leaving behind a trail of destruction in its wake.